The former director of Stamford's Animal Control Center, Laurie Hollywood, is being arraigned in court today on reckless endangerment charges. And as you can see outside of the courthouse, this is causing quite a stir in the community.
Today, we're fighting for justice for Laurie.
Hollywood was charged with 3 counts of reckless endangerment in June, following city and police investigations. According to the city, Hollywood was adopting out dogs with violent histories without informing their new owners. She was charged just days after being fired. On Thursday, Hollywood's lawyer entered a not guilty plea at Stamford Superior Court.
The investigation has been biased. It hasn't been complete. There's a lot of volunteers. There's a dog trainer. They were never interviewed by the police department.
Outside the courthouse, supporters of Hollywood held up signs and even dressed in costumes, vouching for her innocence.
She's such a passionate and dedicated worker. She turned Stamford Animal Control into a no-kill shelter, and she put the word care into Stamford Animal Care and Control.
I know how thorough she is, and I know that Laurie, for the sake of the people, the animal, and the community, would not hold back, would always disclose.
Many of Hollywood's supporters who volunteered at the shelter say they're concerned for the animals. Volunteers have not been allowed to work at the facility since the investigation started, and some are even worried it will be turned back into a kill shelter.
Volunteers have been out since May 2nd, and volunteers are still not allowed at the shelter.
They're very limited workers, and they're not going to be able to give the same care as, they have their own work to do and calls to go out on, and maintaining the actual kennel and the cleaning. So they're not going to have time to actually walk the dogs.
Hollywood's case will continue on August 12th. Stay with It's Relevant for more on this story. Reporting in Stamford, Samantha McKelvey.